Oh, the fashion summer shorts!
Adam and Corwin are playing games.
They're both so stupid and lame.
The show is going to hell. In a handbasket.
Hi everyone, I'm Corwin. This is Adam. You're watching HandbasketGaming. We're continuing to play 76.
76 trombones in the Vault Parade!
Bam!
It's Fallout 76.
We just walked out into the great West Virginia yonder.
Into Appalachia. And
You may notice that there's a lot of hills going on. For those of you who aren't familiar, the Appalachians are in fact mountains.
yes, that is true.
And you see that guy there on the ground? He's just drunk. It's West Virginia, so
Okay, fine.
he's got
Got
a
a
machete.
machete.
Nice. I love it when you can match manatees.
So something that you learn as you play through this is that you can,
Rock climb.
if you're good at strafing, you can make your way down sheer rock walls without taking
Ooh,
fall
those are
damage.
green mushrooms are glowing.
Oh yeah. You can get, and much like the other
Oh.
Fallout games, you can gather stuff as you go. Like there's a bunch of flowers.
Should you equip a weapon, you are outdoors.
I'm ready. Got my punchers.
I don't think your punchers are gonna. I mean, you got a machete.
Yeah, all right. I'll equip the punchers and I'll level up. Actually, I'll show this.
Bum-ba-bum.
So
Teach us about leveling,
the way
Adam.
this goes is that everything starts at 1. So you see up under the special letters up there, everything is at 1. How do you usually build your Fallout character?
Well, normally I've got like what is it, like 10 or 20? You get a decent amount of
Like,
points.
yeah, but like where do you usually start
I like
out? Like
to.
what's your?
I give myself a little bit of strength for carrying purposes, but
Uh-huh.
then I like to pump up perception
Mm-hmm.
and charisma, and you slide over the other way. Agility, because I like playing
You like with the
fasty
VATS?
gun people
Yeah,
and
yeah,
VATS
yeah,
a lot. Now
yeah.
I know VATS isn't going to be a main thing in this game.
It
so I'm
is
like,
actually. We'll get to
ooh,
that.
Let's get to that.
So I think I'm gonna start us in strength because I am always a pack mule and I
You gotta be able to load up.
Yeah, I load things way too much. One-handed melee weapon, or maybe okay. I don't want to follow the exact same thing that I did with my other guy because the thing is that normally I would go intelligence first.
Well, this guy's got a big
because-
old head.
Well, that's true.
I think we have to do intelligence.
Yeah, shit, you're right.
because that's
Damn
just
it.
what makes
Okay,
sense.
well, that's happening.
All right.
So each time you level up, you'll get, normally there would be more than one laid out here. You get to pick a single perk card to add to your collection of perk cards. And so we just grabbed the one that gives us extra stim pack stuff. So there is that. Oh, yes. So we put that in there. But the thing about it is that you can change those on the fly. Also, pro tip.
Gather
if you
wood.
see logs laying around, you gather wood. Because, hoo boy, is wood important. Because
Wood's very important, especially when you get older and it's harder to find.
Yes, exactly. You need to
need
find
a-
the special
like,
little blue wood.
You're not gonna find the same kind of wood you do when you're younger. Like when you're like in your teenage years, fucking wood everywhere, wood left and right. In math class, bam, you got some wood right there.
Yeah, like your pencil.
But
That's-
you get older,
yeah.
you start mid-30s, late 40s, all of a sudden wood starts giving you trouble a little bit. Fucking, it's not there when you need it. All of a sudden you have the opportunity to build something with the wood, and what happens? There's just freaking the wood's just not around. You're in a desolate, woodless land.
So yeah,
Damn it.
so I just killed a tick. But the reason that wood is important is, hey, look, I can very quickly demonstrate.
Some poor guy
So,
built something here, and
You've
just took it off.
got similar to Fallout 4, you've got the various stations where you can do stuff. You can craft armor and weapons and stuff, and you can do cooking. And your food and water drains over time, so it is important to be able to cook. Every ingredient requires wood because you start a fire in order to fucking
cook.
cook things. So every single recipe requires wood, and I did not learn until much later in the game that these trees that are just falled down, you can gather wood from them. So that is an important tip for anybody new playing this game. Why is my quest marker back there? What's up with that? Track down.
Track down the overseer.
Shit. Well, I skipped a quest marker there, and in my excitement to get out into the mountains.
We really want to find that wood, which I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Needs it.
So similar to Fallout 4, sprinting uses up your action points, which I thought was a very good addition to 4.
Well,
So,
as
yeah.
it should. You're using up
Yeah.
energy.
But yeah, the cool thing about the perks is that when you end up getting a good selection of things, you
Something
can
shooting
swap
ya.
them around.
Lasers shot by you.
What? Oh, danger. Oh, these fucking things. Okay, I hate these little guys. They're supposed to be just your general, like, enemies.
General enemy.
That are, like, they're one of a handful of sort of staple enemies that the game sort of just throws at you when it feels like you're too safe, I think. Like, because you'll come into a new area and there will be sort of one enemy type around. Like, it'll be scorched or ghouls or bugs or those stupid GD robots. So yeah, there's that. Okay, so now we have our next quest marker because we talked to that robot and he said go find the overseer. Like that's a decent portion of the story quest that I have gone on thus far is follow the path of the overseer. The overseer from your vault and see where she went and what she's up to.
Hey,
And yeah, VATS is useful.
screw you, little robo.
Because the way that VATS works in this game, because normally, get back here so I can loot your body.
You got him. You got all his bits.
All right, there's another one. Okay. Normally,
You laser fucker.
the way that VATS works is it stops time and lets you, line up your shot and pick your things. In this one, it doesn't stop time, but it gives you the percentage as to if you're going to hit the thing, like it used to. But the difference is that you don't have to aim when you're in VATS. So, like, it's real time,
Ooh,
and it
that's-
does the aiming for you.
That makes it scary.
It's so great because, well, yeah, like the fact that this is online and you have other people around and you can't pause, like you cannot pause this Fallout game, is such a source of anxiety that it took some real getting used to. Because normally, like, Fallout is my safe place.
You
Like
got
even
a
if
flashlight
shit,
on, right?
yeah, even if shit hits the fan, I can still just go, I'm gonna pause it and I'm gonna recollect myself and figure out what the hell's going on before I continue on.
Was that a
Can't do
shit pot?
No, that was a cooking station. I'm gonna do my best to kind of, I'm not stop to loot things too much so that we can show off as much of the game as we can. Because we're obviously not going to do a full playthrough on the show. Because
I don't think you can fall through
I think it would become our channel at that point.
I want you to pick that flower for me, dough.
All right, I'll pick that
That's
flower
a beautiful
dough.
flower.
That's
Good
a
work.
soot flower.
Ooh,
So
I
there you go.
love soot.
Oh, and that's something interesting is that the stuff in your inventory will actually spoil. So, like, if I don't use that soot flower for something, anything, then it will end up being spoiled vegetables in my inventory. And yeah. Anyway,
I love that this game has grass and greenery and things like
it's
that.
so weird because
It's not what you're used to.
yeah, exactly. Like it.
Like
I
DC is a wasteland. Boston is a wasteland.
Yeah, well, because it's much later in the timeline, which actually doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, it should be the other way
Now
around.
that I think about it, it's just like, well, yeah, it's quicker out of the things that, I don't know. Maybe like the radiation hasn't seeped through the ground. No, that doesn't make sense. I don't know. They wanted to make trees.
They really wanted to add some green textures.
I do think that the developers at Bethesda were just like, wait, what colors? Wait, trees? We haven't. Is this a Skyrim? Are you sure? Todd, Mr.
got-
Howard, are you sure that you are not re-releasing?
They got
Is this
halfway
not?
through a Skyrim game and they're like, wait a minute.
Yeah, hang
You know what?
on.
Let's put guns in here.
Let's
'cause I-
add some vertibirds. We'll get some guns going here, and then we'll have a Fallout.
I just really want some more Nuka-Cola.
Yeah, don't we all? Nuka-Cola is actually very useful in this game. Ooh. I somehow missed the covered bridge when I was
be
initially
careful.
doing this. Why?
This bridge. This is like the bridge that the people died in Beetlejuice and
Ah, see, I was
So-
thinking it's like the bridge from Scooby-Doo meets Batman and Robin.
was that another player over there at the fire?
I
Show
just
'em.
tried to zoom in because normally I have a sniper rifle attached.
Nope, that's just
Nope,
some
this is the
flowers.
Overseer's camp. So now we found the Overseer's camp, and
Ooh.
we collect our first log from the Overseer.
I loved canned dog food. It's so good.
And actually, we'll listen to this while we take a nice little nap here.
No people at all. They don't blame
And
them.
no people so far, mostly because there aren't any people anywhere other than other humans, which, like, I mean, real world humans, as opposed to...
Are there, like, there's raiders and stuff like that, aren't there?
Negative. There are no
Really?
human NPCs in this game.
Huh.
The monsters you fight are the Scorched, which is the closest you get to humans. They're kind of like they're like pre-ghouls sort of looking things. Like it's a different disease. Like you find that out later as you go along and you're like trying to fix it. But yeah, there's a disease that causes the Scorch. There are super mutants, obviously, which again, timeline-wise, doesn't make a ton of sense, but whatever. They wanted enemies. Robots, bugs. I think those are the main ones.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
I always delight in killing raiders.
Yeah,
So I'm a little disappointed, but you know what? Maybe the other things are gonna just perk up so much.
yeah, at one point you are, like, you're tracking down groups of raiders and find out they're all already dead. So that's... You find a lot of raider corpses during that quest line. Spoilers.
Like the vegetables in my bag.
And on the next episode, I'll show you guys the camp system.
He's
Because
gonna
camps
camp it
are
up
cool.
for you guys.
What was the best character meet and greet that we had when we were down at Disney? Answer down below. We'll record the right answers and give shout outs to people who get it right. Give us game suggestions down there as well. We'll do our best to play them. If you like our stuff, subscribe to the channel. If you have friends who would like our stuff, please share the videos around to them. Bye.
Hint, it wasn't lepers.
From the famous Disney movie, Leper
Leprosy.
Town.